Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today, we're gonna check the update, but before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So, to begin with, we have the limited pack for Lapis. If you want to buy this one, it's over here, and you get the skin, a copy of the UR weapon, a copy of the SR weapon, and 100 crystals. So yeah, it is the usual. If you like the skin, you can get it. I get this because of the guaranteed copy of the UR weapon. That's the value I see in it more than the skin, because there's people who prefer more meat on the skin department. But I'm okay with this one. I like the skin. For those who do want to know, the cape is removable. The hood is removable. So yeah. And she has a book. Like you're a sparrow. So yeah. And these are the colors. So let's go to the gacha. As usual, these limited sets packs come with the gacha for the corresponding weapon and supporter. The weapon is Gloom of the Worshipper, exclusive for Lapis, and it says has a 50% chance to increase the attack area when using Spear Barrage. That's going to become 100% when S level 5. Each time the skill hits, increases damage against all enemies by 30% for 5 seconds, stack up to 10 times. That becomes 6% when maxed out. So yeah, basically this is going to increase your AoE, no, not the AoE, the attack range, and it's going to allow you to gain stacks of damage. At max, you're gonna get 60% damage increase, but it only lasts 5 seconds. But it's gonna last a little bit more than that because you're gonna continue to hit the enemy. And after Spear Barrage ends, then it's going to last 5 seconds. So it is... how can I say this? It is good. It is decent. But I think that Lapis, as I tried her, is still kind of weak. I mean, the damage increase is appreciated, but she isn't melting the enemies even with a full damaging build, a full attacker build. So yeah, that's something that I didn't like. That even so, Lapis is not strong enough with this. She's stronger, for sure. But you also need to use a Spear Barrage, which you normally don't use on her build. So if you want to play with Lapis aggressively as an attacker, this weapon is okay. If you're not interested in that, then don't get this weapon. Then the supporter. The supporter, Worshipper Lapis. These sets uses 2 particles when hit to increase ally character HP restoration effect by 50%, 100% when S level 5 for 15 seconds every 25 seconds. So the durations there, 15 seconds and 25 second cooldown, it's okay because you're going to apply the increased healing effect, so it's fine. I know it's like long duration and long cooldown, but it's balanced. Then increases damage taken by enemies when attacking the enemy with a skill by 8% for 3 seconds every 6 seconds. This goes up to 16%. So it is basically another damage increase debuff, similar to the Momochi weapons debuff. So though small, it is appreciated that you get double utility from this passive. If you're using a healer, then you're gonna get more value out of that healer. So that's actually pretty good. I mean, the best strategies are the ones that consist of pure damage and just melting the enemy. So this isn't top tier, if I had to say it that way, but it is definitely viable, I can tell you that. Then, each time you receive an HP restoration effect, summon a gem dealing 80%, 160% damage to a nearby enemy every 0.5 seconds. Increases critical rate for ally demon type characters by 15%, 30% when maxed out. So yeah, this the crystal thing is awkward but usable because we're putting it on Lapins or other healers, and the critical rate increase for demons is actually decent. I was screening with Lapis when I was using this, and I wasn't using Aneros, bright Aneros, on BR, on a high step. So take that into consideration. It is not negligible. Now, let's go to the next one. So after that it says surprise missions, surprise campaigns. So as usual, we're gonna get some campaigns and missions. Right now we have AP multiplier increase for events, so you can do more runs because we have a new event, and also extra arena coins from Battle Arena. So if you want to use your let's see, I don't wanna, but if you want to use your tablets, yeah, I think it's tablets of assault and tablets of survival, they should be, if I knew what rarity they were, I would show you, but I don't even know. Like, aha, here they are. Tablets of survival and tablet of assault. These are going to increase the arena coins that you get. That's the important part. Like, yeah, it improves your score, but you can use them right now along with your BP potions to gain a ton of points so that you buy maybe Francis weapons, because we don't know if Francis is going to share weapons with Spinel or if she's going to get her own family of weapons. So yeah, let's see. We have that campaign. We also have this swimsuit parade mission, which you need to do 10 missions with the corresponding swimsuit. If you go to the store, to customs, you're gonna see that we have 3 families of Summer Beach, 3 sets of Summer Beach customs. So if you get the custom and you do 10 missions, you will get one of these boxes. And no, not one. You will get 5 of these boxes. And these boxes are really unfortunate. They are from previous years and they are really, really outdated. That's the problem with this. Like, these materials, even though they give 5, they are not that great. They are a rarity, so it's not great. The gacha coin is okay. The emblem kit is fine. These ones, like, the quantity is just too small. The gems are appreciated, that's fine. And everything from here is trash. And the AP and BP items, which are just fine. So yeah, Gremory, I love that you're doing these campaigns, but you need to update the pool. I mean, recycling the model is completely fine. Recycling the image is fine by me. But you have to adjust all the items in the selection. Yeah. And we also have a campaign for completing event stages. So be sure to do that to get some rewards. Then the next one is going to be event shop 1 week. Shop week 1. Week 1. Okay. Okay. So there's going to be 2 parts of this. That's fine, because I was getting worried when I saw this one. The event shop is pretty lame for the most part. But if it says week 1, then it's going to have another version, probably. I don't know if it's going to be next week. Most likely it's going to be next week. I hope so. But what makes me doubt is the fact that it says until August 5th. So yeah, that means that it's going to last 2 weeks. But we're going to get a second part of the event shop. I really hope so. Because these are not enough materials. Like, there's good things, but you're going to see in a moment. So, first of all, we have a UR gacha ticket. That's fine. That's perfect. It's okay. Just 1 copy of this is completely fine. The price is fine. Then here is where it starts to get stingy, maybe. So it says Voucher Summer Vacation Special 1 and Voucher Summer Special Vacation 2. You get 2 tickets per each one of these. What's the issue? What's the problem? That they divided the voucher into different selections, as you can see. They do not share the weapons, they are different vouchers. And that means that you can only get 2 copies of the weapon. You cannot get 1 competent weapon, you're gonna get 2 S level 2 weapons. You see the problem? Like, for newer players, it's super important to give away those 5 tickets, which give you 1 good weapon instead of. And if they want to select like a bunch of them just to fill the armory, that's a viable option, by the way. They should give it in 1 ticket. I don't see the point of dividing it. Well, I know exactly the point of it. They don't want to give you all the power and the resources in one go. That's why they do this, which is not great. I hate this. I consider them like my malpractice or something. But well, if they give us more of these tickets, if they put a second part of the shop, then I will forgive them. Like, if we receive 4 of each one of these, it's like decent enough. Then another thing that I didn't like, you get 10 gems for each 50 and you only get 5, so that's 50 gems. Only 50 gems. Usually they give 100 gems on these events, on these shops. So yeah, I sure hope that they bring the second part of the event shop. Yeah. Grilled corn on the cob. This is an AP item. When used, you can restore 20 AP. Like, honestly, I think that they should change all the. I mean, I get it is thematic and whatever, but why waste too much effort in an unimportant item when they can just give us Inageti? I think the name is Inageti or whatever, which fulfills the same purpose, and they can save that time to adjust the coding of the boxes instead of adding another AP item. Like, these are 20. Wow, that's a nice amount actually. Yeah, the amount is very good, but they should focus their efforts onto something else. Let's see. We have 5 of these, which are pretty nice for newer players. This will allow you to upgrade your characters to awaken them beyond 75. This gives you the same, but it's random. This is select. And yeah, that's a good amount. For newer players, this is going to be great. Then the whatever items. And gold. This is very lucrative, guys. If you want to farm this, it's amazing. It's very, very, very good. So I do recommend that you spend some AP. And in particular, not this week, maybe next week. Because right now we have AP multiplier increase on events. But probably if they balance this, the next one is going to be AP multiplier for dailies. Talking about that very quickly, I'm going to give you a reminder later if they do. But what you can do when we have AP multiplier is to manually farm to max in order to, you would get more resources on the AP drop. But what you are farming is actually the stat training, the skill points. That's what you want to farm with the extra runs. So that's there's value in this. And also it is pretty good, the extra runs, for these kind of events. Like, depends on how you see it, but you're going to get more of this currency to buy the items here. So yeah, give me one moment. Like, if I'm not mistaken, if you check the YouTube video for the Taimanin, the event, the week event, So it had a different shop. Like obviously, it's going to be the test servers shop, but in that shop we could see a bunch of items. Like repeated items. Let me put that. So I go here and I go over this one. Yeah. So Francis event shop. Yeah, we have an icon here that we don't have right now. We have limited coins. We have one set of gems. Crystal Mirage. No, not Mirage Crystal. We have a Crystal Kit. We have another set of gems. We have emblems. We have another set of gems. It's like 150 gems here on the PV. So yeah, like I don't know why they are giving us like such a small quantity of resources this week on the shop. But they I mean, we're gonna see next week if they add the extra items. I hope they do. Let's see. Swimsuit, parade, mission. Yeah, we already checked that. Repeat event, vacation. Yeah, we want a vacation too. This is a repeat event for Gwendolyn. For those who already have Gwendolyn, dismantle her. Like, she is too niche to be useful. Like, you can, but why would you? That's kind of her situation. Like, you can get more value out of something like Hisui, even if she's premium. You can get more value of Gal Lilim, and she's F2P. So, yeah, if you already have her, dismantle her. If you don't have her, well, you can keep that copy. Let's see. On the rewards, we also have a crystal kit at the very end, as usual, which is fine. And let's see, what else? Yeah, the pick of gacha for this one. So we have the pick of gacha for Misuha. Misuha is not a great pick. I suggest you don't roll for this one. I mean, if you want to get one copy, that's okay, I guess, but you would spend more resources that this would give you value. So keep that in mind. She's not like the best idea. We have these 3 limited banners if you want to roll. Then gacha, yeah, skins. We already have new skins. We're gonna have Maika and Tokiko. If you want to get these skins, go on. They're here for you. For a price, that is. I will get these missing skins, but I'll have to wait for my gems to recharge. And by the way, we still don't have the pack for the free Doki Doki present and gems, the discounted Heavy Shika pack token, and whatever, the weapon, the character, the nano machine. They're gonna be available, I think, next week, so keep an eye on that. And let's see, additional costumes added. Two new costumes for summer. Yeah, they also rerun the other costumes, these ones, which you already know by now. They were available for paid. And let's see, limited customs, new Taima 5 VR weapon added. Yeah, that's something that I had mentioned already. Like, they added it last patch, but it's available. They added it last update, but it's available now. So we have the Wicked Star Kana Blade that increases damage against demons and decreases damage taken against demons. Increases the damage of demonic arm deteriorate by 30%. That's gonna be 60%. That's huge, especially considering that blue is a very explosive color for Spinel. So yeah, that is the weapon for Spinel. You're gonna love it. And now we have 3 characters that can work well against demon enemies. Well, technically 4 or more if you use the SR weapon, but I mean the VR weapons. Let's see. Uh-huh. And yeah, that's about it, guys. That's all the things that came with the update. Like, just so that you know, probably next month, and I'm not sure if that will be the case, but maybe we're already going to receive the guild system, because we already received like one of the last things that we were missing on the developers notes. That was the filter on the dispatch facility, which is amazing. So yeah, soon enough we're gonna see how the guild system works. I hope that it's uh, friendly for all players. And be sure to farm. Be sure to farm a lot. If you want to sit on your potions right now and wait until next week, that would be the wisest thing to do. If you want to roll for Lapis, I wish you the best of lucks. I will be doing a video on her, but I'm still testing her. Both of her limited equipments work pretty well. They are supposed to work together, but I think they work better uh, by themselves. You don't want to. I mean, you can, but you don't want to burn them. You either want Lapis to be a dedicated attacker or a dedicated supporter. So, yeah. Well, that's about it for today, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!